now into the isoquinoline. The next part it is chemical reactions of isoquinoline. Next part of isoquinoline it is chemical reactions of isoquinoline. Okay. Now chemical reactions of isoquinoline it will be shows means isoquinoline shows the chemical reactions as like the quinoline. Isoquinoline shows the chemical reaction as like of the quinoline. In that first reaction it is the basic characters. Basic characters or it is also called as the salt formation. Basic characters in that the isoquinoline structure, if we see, there is a presence of nitrogen. Nitrogen contains a lone pair of electrons and it shows the basic characters. So when it reacted with concentrated HCl or the mineral acid, it will form the salt. Okay. So when it reacted with concentrated HCl, it gives isoquinoline hydrochloride. It is also called as the isoquinoline hydrochloride. Okay, it is called as the salt. Now the nitrogen having lone pair of electron concentrated HCl on dissociation, H positive and Cl negative will be generated. So H positive along with the Cl negative, it will be attracted toward the nitrogen, because nitrogen it is acts as a base and base will attract the proton along with the chlorine negative. So in this way nitrogen bears the positive charge because the valency of the nitrogen will 4. So nitrogen attached to hydrogen along with the chlorine negative. So it is called as the isoquinoline hydrochloride. Okay. So this is the formation of the salt. Another reaction takes place between the quinoline as well as the alkyl halides. It gives the quaternary ammonium salt or quaternary ammonium compound. When it react, isoquinoline react with methyl iodide. Alkyl halide we are taking here methyl iodide. When this isoquinoline reacted with methyl iodide, it forms the quaternary ammonium salt or quaternary ammonium compound. It is called as the N-methyl isoquinoleum iodide. It is N-methyl isoquinoleum iodide. Okay. Now it is N-methyl. Why? Because nitrogen substitution by the methyl group. So it is called as the N-methyl. And isoquinoleum means nitrogen and isoquinoline contains the positive charge on the nitronium. So it is the isoquinoleum iodide. Okay. This quaternary ammonium salt is formed when reacted with alkyl halide by the quinoline. Okay, this is about the basic characters and the salt formation into the isoquinoline. Now the next chemical reaction it is the electrophilic substitution reactions. Electrophilic substitution reactions. In that electrophile it will be attack on the aromatic ring on the 5th number or the 8th number position into the benzene ring of the isoquinoline as like the quinoline, and we get the substituted product by the removal or the substitution of the hydrogen from the 5th or the 8th number carbon, and there is a attachment of the electrophile electron deficient species on the carbon atom of the ring, and we get the substituted product. This reaction it is called as the electrophilic substitution reaction. And electrophilic substitution reaction it will be shown by the isoquinoline as like the quinoline. Okay. Now first of all, first is the sulfonation. Sulfonation means additions of the sulfonic group SO3H. This is the sulfonic group additions on the 5th number as well as the 8th number position. So first of all there is a reaction between the isoquinoline and H2SO4 plus SO3, so sulfur trioxide, sulfuric acid plus sulfur trioxide. Temperature is 455 degree Kelvin. This reaction it is the sulfonation. Now first of all there is a formation of the generation of electrophile, that is SO positive means there is a sulfur trioxide molecules. In that 3 oxygens are attached with sulfur by the double bond. If one oxygen sulfur double bond breaks, lone pair of electrons shifted on oxygen, and then sulfur will electron deficient and acquire the positive charge. So this sulfur acts as the electrophile and it will be attacked on the 5th number position of isoquinoline ring. So we get, first of all we get the isoquinoline 5-sulfonic acid, and this is the major product. That is the introductions of this sulfur group, sulfur trioxide on the 5th number position, and the hydrogen from the sulfuric acid it will be goes toward this 5th number sulfonic group. Okay, so we get the 5-sulfonic acid. Okay, it is called as the isoquinoline 5-sulfonic acid. Okay, it is the major product. Now the H2SO4, it become HSO4 negative. That is the base. It will be extract the proton from the fifth number carbon, and there is a formation again H2SO4. This reaction it is called as the sulfonation. So we get the mixture of the product, that is the 5 sulfonic acid, isoquinoline 5 sulfonic acid along with the isoquinoline 8 sulfonic acid. It is the minor product. Okay. So there is a introductions of this sulfonic group on the 8th number position. So it is called as the 8 sulfonic acid. Isoquinoline 8 sulfonic acid. It is the minor product. Okay. This is the sulfonation. Now the next reaction, it is the nitration reaction. Nitration reactions means addition of nitro group on the 5th and the 8th number position into the isoquinoline. So that we are taking the nitrating mixture, concentrated HNO3 and concentrated H2SO4. It gives the nitronium ion NO2 positive. This nitronium ion, it will be attacked on the 5th number as well as the 8th number positions of the isoquinoline, so that we get the 5 nitro isoquinoline and 8 nitro isoquinoline. That is the substitution reaction takes place on the 5th number and the 8th number positions of the isoquinoline, and introduction of this nitro group on the 5th number position and the 8th number positions of the isoquinoline, so that we get the 5 nitro isoquinoline as well as the 8 nitro isoquinoline. Okay, this is about the electrophilic substitution type of reactions of the quinoline, isoquinoline. Now the next chemical reactions of isoquinoline, it is 3rd number, that is nucleophilic substitution reactions of isoquinoline. Now nucleophilic means the reaction in which the attack of nucleophile means electron rich species having negative charge, it will be attacked on that carbon which is electron deficient into the ring, and there is attachment and there is a replacement of hydrogen on that carbon, and we get the substituted product. This reaction it is called as the nucleophilic substitution reaction. Now isoquinoline shows the nucleophilic substitution reaction basically on the 1st number position, or C first or the 1st number position of the isoquinoline. It shows the nucleophilic substitution reactions. Into the previous compound, that is the quinoline, the nucleophilic substitution reaction takes place on the 2nd number, but into the isoquinoline the nucleophilic substitution reaction takes place on the 1st number carbon of isoquinoline ring. So let's see the example. So first reaction, it is Chichi-Babin reaction. First reaction of nucleophilic substitution reaction, it is Chichi-Babin reaction. Chichi-Babin reaction contains the reaction between the sodium amide, and there is application of heat, and we get the amino compound, that is 1 amino isoquinoline. Okay, this reaction it is called as the amination also. So isoquinoline reacted with soda amide. Okay, sodium amide. Look at the sodium amide, sodium positive and NH2 negative ions takes place. So in the isoquinoline ring, the double bond between the nitrogen and 1st number carbon break, lone pair of electron shifted on the 2nd number nitrogen atom. So 1st number carbon is electron deficient. Now we have the amino group negative and electron rich, so it will be attacked on the 1st number carbon atom into the isoquinoline ring, and there is attachment of amino group, so there it is called as the 1 amino isoquinoline. Okay, now remaining sodium, it will be used toward the hydride ion. Hydride ion it is formed after the replacements of the hydrogen by the amino group on the 1st number carbon atom into the isoquinoline. This hydride ion contains the lone pair of electron and negative charge, so it will be attracted toward the positive sodium or electron deficient sodium. So in this way we get the NaH, sodium hydride. Okay, so this is the first reaction, that is the reaction with soda amide, or it is also called as the amination, or it is also called as the Chichi-Babin reaction. Okay, now the 2nd number reactions that is the alkylation. Alkylation means additions of the alkali. For that we are using the ethyl magnesium bromide in the presence of the dry ether. Okay, so it reacted with the isoquinoline and we get the 1 ethyl isoquinoline. That is the introduction of ethyl group on the 1st number positions of the isoquinoline ring. Okay, look at the ethyl magnesium bromide. ethyl negatively charged, magnesium positively charged. So ethyl, it is acts as nucleophile, it will be attack on the second number positions of the isoquinoline ring, and there is a replacement of the hydrogen in the form of the hydride ion, and it is attached to the Mg Br, okay, or it is attached to Mg magnesium. So we get the CS2H5 on the first number position, that is the 1 ethyl isoquinoline along with the magnesium hydride and bromine. Okay, so this is about the nucleophilic substitution reactions of the isoquinoline. Now the next reaction, chemical reaction, it is the reduction type of reactions of the isoquinoline. Reductions means addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen takes place. Let's see the first example. First of all, first reaction between the reagent, that is the sodium in liquid ammonia. This reduction, it is called as the Birch reduction. Birch reduction reaction, in that we are using the sodium in liquid ammonia, okay, and it will react with isoquinoline, and there is a addition of 2 hydrogens on the first number nitrogen and second number carbon atom into the isoquinoline, okay. First number carbon atom and second number nitrogen into the isoquinoline, additions of hydrogen takes place, and we get the 1,2 dihydroisoquinoline. That is first number and second number position nitrogen. First number carbon, it is saturated by the hydrogen. Second number nitrogen also saturated by the hydrogen. So we get the 1,2 dihydroisoquinoline. First of all, the double bond between the first and second number nitrogen, it will be break. Lone pair of electron shifted on the nitrogen. So this first number carbon electron deficient. So there is a attachment of hydride ion, and nitrogen negative, there is attachment of the H positive means proton ion. So we get the 1,2 dihydroisoquinoline. Now second reagent, that is the tin in HCl. When it is reacted with isoquinoline, it converted into 1, 2, 3, 4 tetrahydroisoquinoline. Means there is a complete saturation of the this pyridine ring into the isoquinoline. Now for that we are taking the 4 hydrogen molecules, or 4 hydrogens, okay. So they will add it on the first number carbon, second number nitrogen, third number carbon, and fourth number carbon. So it is called as the 1, 2, 3, 4 tetrahydroisoquinoline, because the first, second, third, and fourth number position, it is saturated by the hydrogen. Now the third, it is in the presence of the hydrogen gas and into the platinum, and there is a presence of acetic acid. So it converted into complete saturations of the isoquinoline ring. So it is called as the decahydroisoquinoline, that is complete saturations. So that we are using the 10 hydrogens, okay, or 5 hydrogen gas molecules, okay. So that first number carbon, second, third, fourth, this is 5, 6, 7, after that 8, 9 and 10. All carbons and nitrogens are saturated by the hydrogens in these reactions. So it is formation of the decahydroisoquinoline, okay. This is the reduction reactions of the isoquinoline. Now the next reaction, it is the oxidation reactions of the isoquinoline. Let's see. Now the next reactions of isoquinoline, that is the chemical reactions of isoquinoline. The fifth number, it is the oxidation reactions of isoquinoline. Oxidation means addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen takes place. This kind of reaction, it is called as the oxidation reaction. Let's see the example. Isoquinoline, when reacted with vigorous alkaline potassium permanganate solution, and there is oxidation takes place, we get the product, it is called as the 3,4 pyridine dicarboxylic acid. We get the 3,4 pyridine dicarboxylic acid. Also removal of the this carbon dioxide molecules, that is the 2 carbon dioxide molecules will be removed from this reaction. So first of all, look at the isoquinoline structure. In that the benzene ring, it is susceptible for the oxidation rather than the pyridine ring. So first of all, these two carbons, means this carbon and this carbon will be removed, and there is an oxidation reaction. So 2 oxygens will be added on each carbon atom, okay. 2 oxygens will be added on each carbon atom, so that there is a formation of twice carbon dioxide, that is the 2 CO2, and there is a removal of this 2 CO2, that is the 2 carbon dioxide molecule, it is the decarboxylation, okay. Now remaining carbon also added 2 oxygens on each carbon atom, so that we get the carboxylic acid group, that is the C double bond OH, C double O, C double OH, C double OH. Introductions of this group on the third number and the fourth number position into the pyridine ring, and it is the ring opening reaction takes place of the benzene into the isoquinoline after the oxidation. Now here look at the structure of the 3,4 pyridine dicarboxylic acid. The first number carbon, second, third, starting from numbering pyridine 1, nitrogen second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth number carbon. Okay, look at the third and fourth number carbon into the pyridine ring. There is a substitution of the carboxylic group on the third number position and also fourth number position. So there is a presence of two carboxylic group, so it is called as the dicarboxylic acid. Okay, now it is introductions on the third and fourth number position of the pyridine, then it is called as the 3,4 pyridine dicarboxylic acid. 3,4 pyridine dicarboxylic acids, okay, along with the carbon dioxide molecule. This reaction, it is the oxidation reactions of the isoquinoline, and this is the completions of the reactions of the isoquinoline. Okay.